Yeah, I'm having fun if you can't tell. I really think this is exponentially growing, and it needs to stop. So, you'll notice we got a bunch of taping done. What's that mean? It means these walls are getting painted. Basically, we're painting these walls because I'm going to paint those guys as well. That's actually what this whole basement's been made out of, is press board. They used press board for everything because OSB was cheaper than siding, plywood. Hell, it was even cheaper than drywall. And in a basement, this is almost as bad as regular drywall to have in a basement because moisture really damages it. But it doesn't matter. This is what we have. My wife has picked out a color that I think is gross. I like deep, dark, vibrant colors, as you could probably tell from the clothes I wear. Well, she picked out River Mist, which is like the lightest blue ever. I'm like, why don't we just paint it white? Then I got yelled at. Thing I have learned in my life is you do kind of what your wife wants, especially when it's not hurting you in any way. And yeah, I know that I've talked about money problems and all that because I've been having it, but this was a $27 investment to paint this stuff. Probably 54 in the end. I'll probably go through 2 gallons, but there's a sale on right now for $27 a gallon for just shitty interior paint, and it's all I need is that stuff. So that's what we're going to use, and we're going to get this done. All right, talk to you soon. So I still think that, and yeah, that's just brushed on. I will fix it. But I still think that is so close to white that there was no reason to use it. But hey, it's what she wants. It's what she'll get. Like over on this side, it's already done. This was not me. This is the white that they painted on this. And this is the River Mist. Ooh. Okay, so it is still drying, that's why it's kind of patchy. We'll see how it looks. I may have to buy a 2nd gallon, but this was, I did the whole basement on $127 gallon of paint. So I'm actually, as much as and then we still have to finish over here with the wood going back to the wall. So the wood will go right into the corner. And that wood is for upstairs, that's cedar. So, I mean, yeah, I like that I'm finding little things I can do to make the house look nicer that is not costing a lot of money. I still need to get another jack post. The jack post I need is not available currently any hardware store. But I will get it soon. I technically need 2. I need one on this board, well, on this set of boards that are separating. They were at one point plastered together, and now this part has pulled off, and they need to go right about where that board is. So behind here is all open. I'll cut that out with the saw, and I'll butt it up and do a little bit of a lift there. And then the other one has to go back in this area, and where that beam is no longer being as useful as it needs to be. You see there is a jack post here. We need another jack post right on the other side of it, which would be right behind the furnace, and this jack post needs to get jacked up just a little bit, and then I might need to get some wedges in underneath there because that is the main support structure for the house. Yeah, not horribly, horribly bad. Not horrible, horrible amounts of work, but I'll be happy once that stuff's done. Okay, there is my last boards. I taught my 14-year-old son and my 6-year-old daughter how to use the blowtorch today. Not how to turn it on or anything, but they both got to burn one board each. The 6-year-old, she had both hands on the torch and my hands were right beside hers. One on the bottom side and one up near the top. So nothing could happen, just teaching her some hands-on skills, and she was so fucking happy about it. Hers is that one right there that has a little more of a char than I would usually make. And I mean, that was fine. They're ready. Now the reason this video is going though is for this next board. This next board I tried something different. I charred it and then I used a golden walnut wood stain over top of the char, which looked fantastic. But right after that, well, not right after, about 15 minutes later, I used my clear coat over top of the wood stain, which means some of the wood stain was still wet. And my God, I think I found a new thing. Like, those look amazing. This is going to be used for something else. I'm actually going to make an end table out of this. And you'll notice the very random, weird white. And that's where the clear coat reacted with the still wet stain, because I didn't give the stain long enough to dry. Now, I kind of knew I didn't give it long enough to dry, but I did it to see what would happen. And I did test this on another board, and it is this. It's just, you have to have your timing spot on, or the stain's completely dry and you don't get it. But yeah, for me, this is a really awesome thing, and I'm going to build a table out of it.